Come on, boys, we're going for a ride! Absolutely beautiful. We're currently at the Hopkins Falls, which is located about 15 kilometres out of Warrnambool. Warrnambool's a little city just out on the Southern Ocean in Victoria. Plenty of things to see and do down in Warrnambool if you ever want to get down this way, especially in the summer. On this trip I set out to try and find a piston which was buried many years ago by a YouTuber named Trevor Pallant. He has a lot of videos which started from 1999 and went through to 2009. He did about 10 years worth of videos. Hopefully this weather clears up a bit. It's a little bit cloudy, but generally as you go north it starts to clear up. So yeah. Alright, I'll keep it short and sweet. I hope you enjoy the video. It's going to be a bit of an adventure, and we'll see you along the road somewhere. Thanks for watching. Yeah, so just doing a streetscape of Warrnambool. Warrnambool's got a fairly big population, 36,000. As mentioned earlier, it's a beautiful place here in the summer. You got nice beaches, good family-friendly caravan parks, some big playgrounds. Yeah, no, it's a little place here, Warrnambool in the summer. It can get a little bit cold in the winter, but I don't think there's many coastal places where you can go where it doesn't get cold, or windy, or wet in the winter, especially down this part of the country. So yeah. Alright, I'll take us to a couple of more little spots here in Warrnambool. We'll then head out to a place called Swan Hill, which is a national park. It was an old volcano, so we'll go and have a bit of a look at that and then hit the road. So this is the Warrnambool Maritime Museum. It's got a little village down in there where people can go through. Has a light and show sound. We're not going to do it on today because I want to get onto the road, but certainly, definitely, if you come to Warrnambool, this is well worth doing. We're just down here on the foreshore of Warrnambool. Behind me is an island called Middle Island. Middle Island is famous for the movie called Oddball. Middle Island is a sanctuary for penguins. A couple of years back, the council had trouble with foxes getting over to the middle island and attacking all the penguins, and they kept losing their penguins, so they couldn't breed them. There was a local lad named Smoky March. He come up with an idea to put a marine sheepdog over there. They used to protect all these sheep back on the farm years ago. So the local council decided to put it on there and just try it and see how we went. And within a matter of a year, the population of the penguins tripled. So. Yeah, we're just coming into Swan Hill Reserve National Park. It's just out of Warrnambool. It's an old volcano. Yeah, the lava from this volcano flows through to the beach, which is about 10-15 k's away from here. 10 k's. The beach is called Killarney Beach. The actual bluestone actually goes out into the sea, and many years ago when the lava first hit there, it was flowing, and as soon as it hit the water it cooled. So there's a heap of rocks, a heap of little homes for all different types of fish. Here's a sign of the Swan Hill Reserve, and over here we have a little bit of a information centre. We're on our way up to the Grampians. Along this track I'm going to stop into a couple of little places that I think will be worth having a look at. There's a little place called Viaduct Caves. We'll stop in there and have a bit of a look. And also there's a big Mayar also at MacArthur, which we'll pop in there and have a bit of a look there. I also think there's a bit of a cave in there as well, so that'll fill in a couple of hours. Mount Eccles National Park. Here's another information board in saying what this national park is all about, and this site is all about. And there's some parks offices in the background there. So from here we're going to go and have a look at the crater, and also I think there's a bit of a cave down there from memory. It's been a while since I've been here, so I brought the old light just in case we need it. So yeah, so Mount Eccles is just about 5-10 k's west of MacArthur. It's on and MacArthur's situated on the Port Fairy Hamilton Highway. So I can't think of the name of the highway, but that's the one. So yeah, the sun's starting to come out now, which is good. Hopefully it stays like this for the rest of the trip. So, all right, very good. Let's go and have a look at the crater. Up we go for the stairs. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so just we're heading off and we're walking down to the cave now. We'll walk through it there. And, it's still a very nice walk, a bit breezy. At least the sun's out, it's not raining. Very nice indeed. Righto, so here's our caves. So we'll go in and have a look. I've bought the head torch because you get a bit dark in there, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to light it up. But anyway, let's go in and have a look. I'll keep walking till she gets dark, so you got the bit of the atmosphere of what it's like. You can hear the water dropping from the tops. It's soaking from the surface through the dirt into the limestone. So I'm going to keep going in. Beautiful. Light's just shading in off the rocks. You can tell the rocks that have got the bit of the moss on it. It's the green. But that bit of light coming through it just gives a bit of life in the microscopic world. Now she's starting to get a bit darker. Down the bottom. There we go. Beautiful. God, that sounds hollow. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to pop my light on a minute, but before I do, I'm just going to turn back around, and I don't know how it's going to come out on camera, but I'll show you where I come in. Yeah, so there's a little birdie in here in the cave. Oh, got a bit of water there. Oh, look at all this water. So we're getting deeper and deeper into the cave. And she just keeps going down in there, it gets smaller and smaller. So, yeah, so we're just climbing back out of the caves now. Very bright. Coming up, and we're back in civilization. Very good. So here we are at the Viaduct Caves. Got a bit of a night here, but the old sun starting fading away, so you can just make it across there. So, yeah. So let's go and have a look at some of the caves. Yeah, there should be I think there was 2 or 3 last time I was here, so I'm not sure if it's still the case or not. We'll go and have a look. Yeah, so these are the Bind Caves. You used to be able to walk in these, but these must have caved in some more. You can't get down in them anymore. Yeah. Okay, so there's our cave explorations. I'm going to head for the Grampians now. Yeah, we're just here at Harmions Valley Lookout. Over there in the distance is the scoria cone named Mount Napier, or a little hill. That mountain there is responsible for those couple of caves that I've just gone through. That's where the volcanic activity happened many years ago. I think it's 400,000 plus years ago, and which has caused that valley right in front of us, because that's the flow of that's how the lava flowed from that mountain all the way towards the sea. And obviously some of that lava flowed underground, didn't make it to the top, which caused the wormhole effect underground, and they're the sort of caves that I've just been going into. So yeah, so that little fella over there in the background, Mount Napier, he's responsible for a lot of these caves through this Western Plains area here. So yeah, very good. This is Hamilton in Victoria, Australia, of course. Hamilton's really well known for the merino sheep. They have a really good sheep sale here. Also, plenty of shearing contractors are known for around this area. A lot of shearers come to this area to shear. Yeah, so it's another farming community. Definitely well known for its sheep shearing. Yeah, so we're going to have a quick stop here. I might grab some food at the supermarket, and then I'll head across to Dunkeld, and then from Dunkeld I'll work my way across the west side of the Grampians. So we'll get a bit of a look at some country through there. But it's starting to get a little bit late, so I might pull up somewhere and set up camp. So, okay, we'll see you at Dunkeld. You got this little, well, not this little, it's actually quite big. Sculpture of a stud ram. Tell you what, if you're shearing him, you'd go through your combs and cutters pretty quick, I'd imagine, wouldn't you? Straight ahead of us is the Grampians National Park. We're going to be going through there and having a good look through there. There's some nice things to see. So, yeah. Nice little food here. Touristy little place. But, hardware shop seems to cover everything, I think. Mechanical stuff as well. There's actually no petrol. Well, there is a petrol station here in this town that I've used in the past. It's non-occupied, so there's no staff in there servicing the petrol station. I called in there one day and put $50 into the machine pre-machine before you pay before you put the fuel in. So yeah, I put $50 worth in, and the bloody thing cut out at $48.60 or something like that. So they ripped me off $1.60, and there was a number on there. They said to ring if any troubles, and I rang the number, and still haven't got me $1.40 back. So, but I watch those bloody self-service ones. They can rip you off. There's nothing you can bloody do about it. So that's my experience with the petrol station at Dunkeld. Isn't that beautiful? We're looking at, I think it's Mount Sturgeon at the Grampians National Park. Just a beautiful bit of landscape down this way. So we've got some agriculture going there, and we've got some sheep with a red gum, trees, beautiful blue skies. As I say, we're just between Dunkeld and a little town called Cavendish. Just thought we'll grab this photo and have a look. Just coming into Cavendish now. Once I turn right here, we're on the Henty Highway. Yeah, we're currently on the west side of the Grampians National Park. This highway that I'm on is the Henty Highway. Henty runs from Portland all the way up to Ogan, and we're on the section between Cavendish and Horsham. Well, this is interesting. When I rolled this bed up last time I come home from my last little trip, it was all nice and clean. It washed. For some reason, oh look at that, full of friggin' ants. I don't know where they're coming from. I've got myself a little camp. Cook myself a feed. Little pizza there. I've just got that from Baker's Delight. And yeah, just putting him on the frying pan just to heat him up. Simple tea tonight. There's my bed. So yeah, so I had a bit of dramas all bloody already. I just realised that when I put the swag in the back of the ute, I didn't realise there was so many ants in the back. I went and got a load of wood a couple of weeks ago, chucked some sticks in the back of the ute, and didn't even think that, because you couldn't see the ants on the bottom of there, and I just chucked everything in the back as I do. Unrolled him, and the bed's full of bloody ants. So I think I've scraped and bloody brushed them out, and I haven't got them all. I just hope I've got bloody most of them. I can't see any running around now, but there's no way I would have got them all. I just hope I get a good night's sleep. Yeah. Tell you what, this bloody swag, she brings me a bit of bad luck, I think. So, all right, very good. See you tomorrow. Hear that? It's the the sound of silence. It's beautiful. Nature. We've got crickets going. Hear the crickets? I'm literally just sitting here in the dark. No radio, nothing. Breathing in the fresh air. It's just nice. You need it sometimes. Beautiful. Anyway, I just thought I'd put this in the video. Yes, it's dark. But guess what? This is how dark it is for me as well. Except for I've got the beautiful stars above. Which I don't think I'll be able to catch them. Very good. I'll see you in the morning. How are you this morning? It's Saturday the 6th of October. It's 5:45 in the morning. I've just got out of, I've just hopped up and packed up and ready to disembark again for the rest of the trip. So I haven't had any brekkie yet. I might stop along the way somewhere and grab something. Might have a bit of brunch. Save me having a bit of lunch later on. So yeah, I'll hopefully get up to the Murray today and try and find the tree where our Piston is, and we'll go from there. So nice dry sleep last night, no rain, thank goodness. Well, in my case, thank goodness. Not a bit unfortunate for the poor old farmers. They certainly need it. Yeah, and once we get to our tree, I'm not sure where we'll go from there. I'll work it out. So yeah, all right. I'll see you along the way somewhere. Yeah, once making my way back onto the Henty Highway, it didn't take long for me to start absorbing the beautiful sunrise that was making its way above the Warrnambool Plains. We're just coming into Patchy Wallick, a little town up in the Mallee. Hotel, Patchy Pub. So here we are at another silo, bit of artwork. Fenton McGee is the artist who actually done all these paintings on the silos here. This one in particular has a bit of, looks like a bit of, I think it's some sort of eucalyptus tree. And the gentleman who's on the silo, there's a local farmer or local grazier. Nick Holland, apparently, is his name. So, Fenton liked the look of him. You know, he's got the flannel hat shirt. He's got the squinty eyes in the sun, which if you're out in this area it's very bright, so you can see this, how he's captured the squintness in his eyes. Yeah, so it's certainly good. He does a good job. So yeah. Okay, so we're at Patchy Wallick in Victoria still. Very good. Just coming into Oyen. I worked up this area back in about 2001, 2002. And stayed in this town for 3 or 4 weeks. And yeah, nice people in this town. That's the old club. That's where I watched the Collingwood and Brisbane Lions grand final that we got beat just by about 2 points, I think it was. I can't remember how much we got beat by, but I know it was a very close game. There's the local hotel here. Had a few drinks back then in that pub. Yeah, so there's not much more I can really say about it. It's a nice little community, but it's more for the graziers. It's a farming community. It's not really for tourists. Yeah, but certainly all these little towns I did have a bit of a look through. So, very good. Not over the railway line, that's the Melbourne to Mildura railway line. I'll stop up here and grab some fuel and head off to the river. Okay. Here we are at Lake Hatter. Day visitor area. So just not far out of Albion. Well done. Yeah, so Lake Hatter. Hey, yeah, how we going? I've just turned into the Hatter Kalkoi National Park. This is the whole reason why I've come up this far is to get to this destination, so I'm not far away from it, but there's a bit of a map of where we are. Okay, so currently I am here, so there, where the red mark is. TP has placed his piston somewhere about here. Okay, this is going to be very interesting, to be quite honest. Maybe around here somewhere. That track, that's the only track I think it goes to. But anyway, somewhere around about there. Okay, so I have to drive here and get to here. Some nice little lakes. Obviously before, it's where we had a look at the lakes just before. The Lake Hatter picnic park. So, yeah. So it's quite warm today. It's actually very warm. I don't know, we have to be in the mid-20s. The boys in the ute are feeling it. We're in a national park at the moment, so I can't let them out. There's a couple of reasons. One, they're not allowed in the national park. Two, these areas tend to lay bait to get rid of the foxes, to protect the natural wildlife in the area. So there's a fair bit of bait around in national parks. So high risk of the boys eating it. So yeah, so I don't like tucking them up in the car, but very safety they are. They've got plenty of water, and got the windows down for them. And, as soon as we get out of the national park and into the state forest or somewhere, I'll give them a good run. So anyway, I won't keep rambling on too much. So hopefully, I honestly, in my own mind, I don't think I'm going to find this piston. But as I said, 2004, I think he put it into the ground. And I don't know how far, by the looks of Trevor's video, it didn't go down too deep. And I'm sure with 2010, 2011, we had some big floods because of all that rain up north, up Queensland, 2011, 2012. So he could have got washed away, or anything could happen. Someone could have camped there and dug it up, or so. Yeah, so I don't like my chances of finding it, but hey, what's a good mystery? You never know, do you? So yeah, TP, I know you'll be watching this once I upload it. Fingers crossed, mate. I'm not at the coordinates yet, but fingers crossed I'll find it, because I reckon if I can dig it up and show you it on the screen, I reckon it'll certainly it'll touch a nerve. But rest assured, my friend, I will put it straight back to where it come from, if I find it. So, very good. We're just coming through the park, national park, and the corrugation's bloody horrific. I can only do 20-30 k's the most. I don't want to take any chances whatsoever in this old ute. As I said, this is 2000 and this is a 1997 Holden Rodeo, so it's got a bit of age on it. I think if you went too quick on these corrugations, something would happen for sure. So, but still a nice little drive. I've just noticed the clouds are starting to roll in. So, I don't know what the weather forecast is, I haven't checked. See out there in the real clay, black soil, black clay, it is obviously when the river floods come out here. If that gets a bit of bloody moisture on it, it should get a bit slippery. So. Oh, I tell you what, TP, I reckon this is the tree. Pretty sure it is. Tell you what, that clay's pretty hard. Oh, you're shitting me. Have a look at this, TP. Have a look at this. Have a look at that. Oh, golly, 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 gosh, my friend. Oh! Where's the... I know you said you didn't put any money in it, but I was hoping you bloody well did. You didn't. Holy shit, mate. That is definitely the piston. She's still intact. Very, very, very corroded, but still intact. Oh! Oh my gosh. I've just travelled 530 kilometres from my home to come and find this little piece of steel, cast iron or whatever you call it, amongst probably 1 million river red gums on the banks of the Murray River, and I have narrowed down this little 15 centimetre by 10 centimetre piston. Whoa! Wow, that's pretty cool, mate. Hey, 2004, quote me. Anyway, we'll be able to see 2004, 2005. She's about 13 years old, 14 years old in the ground. And she's risen from the dead. Oh, that's unbelievable, mate. I'm going to give you another close-up look because I know you'll be stoked, mate. I know you will be. There she is, mate. She's had a lot of hands on this. She's had a lot of memories for you, buddy. So, you know what, mate? I'm going to put it back exactly where I found it, mate. So those coordinates stay the same. If this is 8 years old, I don't reckon she'll have another 10 years in her, mate. She's starting to be pretty corroded. Like she's still, you can still recognise it, but in another 10 years, I don't know, she might be gone, I think, mate. But anyway, I'm going to put him back for you, pal. I tell you what, I enjoyed this mystery, mate. I enjoyed this challenge. And I found him. So that's roughly how deep I found it. Probably about, so forearm. Yep, at least a forearm. That's how deep it was in the ground after all these years. There's the hole. There's that limb in your video. This looks like, I don't know how long it's been. It doesn't look like it's been down that long. This was definitely down when I come here. I had to move it. But what distinguishes this limb on your tree is this knot here. There. You can tell that that was connected to up there. Like you say, it was very easy to, your coordinates certainly helped. I wouldn't have done it without your coordinates, but to find the tree, there is a few river red gums, but as you say, it's very distinct in the middle of the area. Obviously the cavities in the tree are getting a bit bigger from your video. And as I was saying there, that knot was on the bottom of about there. That knot on your video, that knot that I just kicked before was about there on your video. So I definitely knew this was the right tree. The only thing that I was a little bit worried on about is the distance from the tree you buried it. As I say, cameras can be very deceiving. It looked like you're right beside the tree, but you're actually a good bloody 3-4 metres away from it. So she's a big area, so I sort of got lucky, but I found him, mate. We're what did I say we are this morning? I think we're the 6th of October 2018. It has resurfaced and it's going back to bed. There you go, buddy. Well, haven't we had some fun here, boys? Hey, come here. Hey, what do we got? Come here. Oh, you look gorgeous. You're going to go well in the car, aren't you, mate? Boys, I've had a swim in the Murray and had a play in the Dad. Oh. Yeah, we got 200 k's to go now. Not sure what this is. Seems to be some sort of says high voltage underground, so I don't know if it's some sort of power station or anyway, it's all very good. There's a pump station there. I know that one's pretty straightforward. Solar panels on the top. Yeah, so just coming through Robin Vale, little town. I've never really been here, so I don't know much about it at all. Interesting. Setting up the swag, this is in bed for the night. See how long it takes. all set up for tonight. I'm in some sort of state forest. I'll have to research it and find out and put it on a later video. Can't remember the name of it. It's between Warrnambool and Swan Hill. So I'm going to take you for a bit of a tour. First thing is first. You can probably hear a generator running in the background now. I'm going to have to get some sort of setup in this ute of mine that doesn't. At the moment, I've just got one 12-volt cigarette lighter socket. I'm trying to charge the camera, trying to charge my phone, trying to run the fridge, just not happening. So unfortunately, I want to keep my phone charged, and I'll charge this because this chews the battery pretty quick in 4K. So I've got the generator running in the background, running the fridge. So ideally, I'm going to turn it off when it gets cold and a bit darker. The fridge should be all cool then and should last out the night. So I'm going to turn around and I'll give you a bit of a rundown on camp. So, alrighty. So here's the ute. So tonight, here's how I'm cooking. I'm going to have some, don't know what I'm going to have, either rissoles or chops. I've got plenty of meat to use. I'm going to boil my spuds, and nice cup of Milo tonight if I think I'll have one. So there's my rolls I've got to use up, and there's plenty of food in there. And this is the campsite. I'll chuck the rod in a little bit later. Tonight I'm going to demonstrate my bush shower, so that's why I got the light. Because this is going to be G-rated on YouTube, I'll be wearing shorts. Normally I'd be stark naked. This is where I'm going to have my little shower there on the mat. Here's the beautiful Mighty Murray. Here's my fire I'm going to light tonight. Now it's not hot cold, so I'm not lighting it because I'm cold. I'm just going to light it purely for the hot water and let it go out. So I've got some dry stuff to get it going. A little bit of wood to get some heat. So there's my hot water. Oh, there's my water, which I'll be boiling for my shower tonight. And there's all my washing gear. So yeah, there we go. So my rissole's cooking, some spuddies. I'm going to have a bit of coleslaw and a cup of Milo tonight. Okay, so there's my fire I've just started. Let him catch. And then I'm going to put my hot water on there. There you go. See, now all I got to do is just slip the top off of that, and voila, seasoning, beautiful, good old-fashioned charcoal seasoning. That's my secret recipe. There we go, fit for the queen. Beautiful. Okay, here I am, just about to do the demonstration of my shower in the bush. As mentioned earlier, normally nah, just kidding. Normally I'm naked when I do this, but anyway, first thing I do Just grab a bucket of water, text, make sure it's not too hot, I don't want to be scalded like a yabby. And I just go over. Oh, that is sensational. Oh, God, that's good. Whew. Alright, so yeah, then I'll quickly grab me soap. Then, there we go again. Now this is absolutely heaven, absolutely heaven. Oh gosh. Oh. Around the face. Got my razor. That one's fine. There you go. Pretty rough with the razor blade, but that's all good. Sensational. Okay, I'm back. Time to dry. So under the arms. Down the legs. On the face. Am I done? Bush shower at its best. Okay. Now time to hang up the flag. I'm doing this probably a bit quicker than I normally do it, but I'm doing it in front of the camera. So. I'm also doing it so this is how quick and easy it is. Have a video of it. Search around, doesn't cost anything. Can get a bit scary at times, but sometimes you just got to control your breathing. Your time's up, your time's up. But so far so good. Done. Supposed to put them in, but that's like bottom over the top. That's the swag though. So, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, and you're done. Yeah, I didn't get it on video, but back there I went to start the ute and she wouldn't start. So yeah, so luckily I pointed it on a hill, and she was warm enough when I got a bit of a run up down the hill. She jump started, so yeah, so I was a bit lucky back there. As I said, I got all electrical stuff that would have got me out of trouble anyway, but it would have taken a while to probably charge that battery, so I may have been staying another night. We're actually in a different type of soil here. She's a bit red. It's like the nice red melly sand. See, always nice for a change. Maybe not for the people that live amongst the dash. Get a bit annoying, but yeah, just coming out of the forest now onto one of the main tracks, back to the main road. A lot of olive farms along here. So Cog Hill Road, or Cogill Road, or whatever, Cogill or Coghill. This is the road that I'm on. In between Warrnambool and Swan Hill. Yeah, so there's all the olives that I was talking about. Must be a big industry up here on the Murray, but up around the Warrnambool area. Piambi State Forest is where I stayed last night. I couldn't think of the name of it, but yeah, so Piambi State Forest. Just on the Murray Valley Highway now, not long out of Swan Hill. Sign coming up here, so I'll be able to say exactly how far we are. Beautiful day up here. I was just talking to Sarah, and she was telling me that it's bloody raining down home, so we're 63 kilometres from Swan Hill, so it's not too bad. Yeah, so no, fantastic, beautiful weather up here on the Murray. Today I hope to go and see if it's open, like a museum at Swan Hill. So hopefully get some footage of that. And then I'd also like to go and see a guy who makes some sculptures out of old spanners. So I'm going to try and work our way across there and have a look and see if he's open. And then from there, I'm not sure, we'll work out where I'll go from there. But, it's been a good little drive. What'd you think of me shower last night? It's, not too bad, our bush shower. It's very refreshing when you had a couple of days in the ute. You know, you start smelling the old armpits and yeah, it's very enjoyable last night. Yeah, I'm just pulled over on the side of the road. I see the beekeepers got some hives. Farmers like bees on their crops because of the canola out in the field. Bees come along and they pollinate. Okay, so a lot of people don't really put the hives on these canola crops because of the honey. The farmers like to have the bees on the crop so they can go and pollinate the canola, which give them a better crop. And in return, the beekeeper is full of protein. Canola is full of protein. So what happens is when the bees have a certain amount of time on these crops, it builds them up, builds the bees up full of protein. So not so much honey, just builds them up, and then these guys, the beekeepers, will come and grab these beehives, and they'll go and find somewhere to put them, and then they're strong enough to go and get some honey. So that's the whole idea of this. In and out they go. Busy little bees. In the bee world, the female does all the work. She goes out, collects all the honey and brings it back. The male just sits there and has sex all day. He has a shorter lifespan though. That's what happens when you're lazy. And obviously each one of these hives should have a queen in them. They can sense I'm here. They've also got a queen they've got to protect. Some nice flowers here. I don't think they're native. They wouldn't be because they're only just in this area. Lovely colours though. Absolutely amazing colours. Yeah, just coming through Naya. Or I think that's how it's pronounced. Either Naya or Nia. I have noticed that a lot of those flowers are all along this road, even through this town, and those flowers that I got a video of earlier, even so over on the right there, they're everywhere. So anybody who watches this video that knows how they've got to spread like that, it'd be quite interesting. Are they native flowers, or are they spread because of the seed or the bird droppings, or someone's planted them for scenic reasons? I'm not sure. It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting, yeah. Here we are in Swan Hill. It's a country town on the Murray River. So I've just done a bit of a drive through for you guys that haven't been here and enjoying what the streetscape is like. So we're at the Swan Hill Museum. Sarah's father, Peter, is right into collecting fire engine vehicles, so here's one for Pete. Our bell. There's all your taps. Nice big old engine. This is a sunbed.
Get away with you, Mr. Hopkins. You'd have my husband after you if he were here, you saying that.
I don't even think we have them in hospitals in today. We do have hospital beds, but this would be quite luxurious on a beautiful day if we could take our patients out, get a bit of sun and fresh air, which a lot of them need. So we'll just throw a bit of metal in here.
So the bellows here comes there into the fire, and they'll increase your heat. So as you can see, it fires up, so I can melt the metal in there. Right up to the bottom. So that's just starting to warm up. You put that in there and then swirl it around like licorice. Around like that.
Gosh, look at that. Like a lolly.
Yeah, piece of electric, and then I tell them to go and check the chemical up.
Yeah.
That's the old type door handles,
Oh, yeah.
beat and twist. One at Grandma's house a little time, pull it harder.
Yep.
This is a modern day one, so we've used a grinder and a hacksaw
Yep.
and just heat and twist.
Gosh.
So this is actually weakening the metal.
Yep.
Just as we remove the metal, we with blacksmithing, it's about moving the metal around. So you've got your forged welded links. So like your links above the doorway there, they're held, but the hooks are broken off. And behind you, you've got all your horseshoes up there. So your big ones are for fire styles, working horses. Right down to your trotters and your ponies.
Titanic we go. In action. We're entering the Murray now. Yeah.
Laser show over there.
Okay, yeah, very nice. That'd be worth a look.
Oh yeah, it cost us well over $3 million to build.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's definitely worth it.
Oh, thank you, kind sir.
Yeah. My next passenger is waiting.
Yeah. Gonna have another attempt at cooking. I'm at the thought I'd step up a bit of a notch today. I'm actually at the Big Four Caravan Park in Swan Hill. So I'm gonna cook up some ribs. Hopefully this time we don't burn them. And cook up the rest of these rissoles. What we don't eat, we'll eat in the morning. But museum was pretty good today. Enjoyed the bit of a boat ride. The horse and cart, and the old Dodge, car had a bit of a drive in it. So once again, took me back in 100 plus years ago. So, but yeah, she's been quite warm up here, so I've had to come into the caravan park and get some power to keep this fridge going so all my food doesn't go off. Got sick of that generator. But anyway, I'll pop back later on and see if I've had a better job cooking my tea tonight. See ya. Beautiful. Very hungry. Here I am at the caravan park on Monday morning. I know this is not normally the thing I really like doing, but I had to pull into the caravan park last night and keep the fridge cold because it's so hot, as I explained. So, cooking myself some breakfast. I've just had a shower, a proper shower. And as normal, I'm a big fan of my bacon and baked beans. Simmer it away. Then we toast. Then grab my bacon. Hot, that's alright. I like it crunchy. Some baked beans over the top. Yum. And there's brekkie done. Beautiful. Bacon and eggs. Oh, I forgot I haven't got eggs, but baked beans and bacon.
enjoy. Not good for the calories, but enjoyable.
Beautiful water fountain in the middle of, on the edge of the Murray River. Beautiful. And a nice little garden to go with it. Golden Jubilee. Ducks on the pond. Can't remember what's going on there. When someone used to sing that out, it used to mean something. When a little Jack Russell wants to do something, he'll do it. It's their type of nature. Come on, hippo, quick! Yeah, this is the Swan Hill bridge that crosses the Murray River. That bridge, that road goes up to Deniliquin, Hay, all those types of towns up in the middle of New South Wales. That'll be another trip, certainly not this trip. The part there in the middle used to, I don't think it does now, I don't think it works now, I'm not sure, but they used to lift up in the middle and then let the boats go through, because the river going up and down all the time. The size of some of those old steamboats, that was probably still getting used at the time this was built. It's an old structure, it's a beautiful old structure. She's been reinforced with some steel, but she's still got that beautiful old timber frame with it. Yeah, so they used to have to rise it up and rise it down for the boats to go through. So I know there's one over in Renmark in South Australia. When I was a kid, I used to travel up to Morgan, and I can remember actually stopping at the Renmark Bridge where it crosses the Murray to actually watch one, and I watched one of these things go up to let something through, and then I watched it come back down. So that was back in 1992, 1994. They were actually using these things. So I don't know about this one, but definitely that one at Renmark I've seen in use. So, yeah. Anyway, she's a beautiful old bridge, indeed, on a beautiful, beautiful old Murray. Yeah, because we live in a country that is so easy to cross the borders, I'm just going to do a quick trip over this old bridge, just for front of the camera. So I'm going from Victoria to New South Wales. How do you know when to go? Is there a bloody... do I go or... Yeah, I was looking for a bloody stop sign, but it looks like first in best dressed. or a light, like a ping-up light, a stop light. But anyway, not to be. So yeah, so there we go, crossing the old bridge. There, no, good little drop. There you go. So that's the bridge that we just had a look at before from underneath, and it still does look like the middle of that bridge actually still is working. So it just didn't look like it was, but according to the sign back there, it is. So. Very good. Yeah, here's the giant Murray cod at Swan Hill. Murray cod's obviously famous for the Murray River, that's why it's called the Murray cod, but it's also found up in the Darling River and stuff as well, so it's not just destined for the Murray. So yeah, very good. Yeah, I'm still here in Swan Hill. I've just come from Gunner Ian's Fine Jewellery in Swan Hill. You may think, what on earth is he doing in a jeweller's? Well, there's method in my madness. Each time I go on a trip, I buy myself, my wife, a little present. Okay? And this is, inside there's her little present for when I get home. Why do I do this? Oh, because I love my wife. And he's thinking, you're a suckhole. Well, he's probably right, because I am a suckhole. I'm very fortunate that Sarah lets me go away pretty much when I want. And I think she enjoys these little presents that I get her on return for my little trip. So, so I continue to do them. And yeah, so this trip's no exception. But very good. So, all right, I'm about to disembark Swan Hill and head for home. We'll see what we come across on the way. See ya. I thought I'd give the boys a bit of a run because they've been in the caravan park on the leads and stuff, so I thought a good opportunity to give them a bit of a run. I was a little bit worried Snake might jump out in front of them and they might go. So I'm just on a little back track, just not far from the Woombatuk, or Kumanook, what it's called. So, as I say, there's all croplands through here. Native cypress, some box. It really covers it really. Yeah, no, it's different part of the country, of course. We're travelling through the middle. We've come from Swan Hill. I'm going to work my way straight down the middle through the central Victoria. I don't come this way very often, so it's quite good. Yeah, very good. Yeah, I'm here at the Spanner Man that I said that I was going to hopefully come and see. but unfortunately he doesn't do tours on Monday. So there's a bit of an idea. So all the little spanners there. Yeah, so he doesn't do bloody tours on Mondays. And today's Monday. So here's his sign. I tried ringing him just to say, look mate, I'm out the front, but didn't answer. So, bit disappointed, but that's the way it goes. I do suppose he's got to have some time off like most people do. It's just a shame that I couldn't get in there because it would have been good for my videos, but not to be. This is his driveway up to his house. He's got some old ploughed discs here. Shame. So, yeah, obviously they go, if it's coming out on camera I'll get in the shade. The driveway goes a fair way up there and he's got them running all the way up. So, anyway, not to be. I'll have to put it on the bucket list to do again down the track. So, but have a quick research on the internet about them. He's starting to get a bit of a name for himself. Yeah, so I haven't seen his work to know what it's like, but they reckon it's really, really good. So jump on and have a bit of a look, and yeah. Yeah, this coming into a little town called Bort. B-O-O-R-T. Might grab some lunch here. Get some ham left in there, but no rolls. Never been to Bort? Never. There we go. That's a nice little lake. Very nice. Yeah, we're at Bort at the lake.
The world's most authoritative body on climate science has today issued a stark warning about the future of the planet. More than 90 scientists have pulled together thousands of pieces of research.
We have just come into Highway A79, which is the colder.
The report says global emissions of greenhouse gas pollution must reach zero by about 2050 for the world to avoid the effects of...
So this is Charlton. So I didn't have any luck in getting a bakery back at Bort. So hopefully we've got a bakery here in Charlton. I might be able to get the feed. Oh, cheers to a good drive. Ah, it's refreshing. Whew. Salad roll. We'll see how. Not bad. Yep, Charlton Bakery. Beautiful. I've got a pie there, which I'll have to try the pie. Yeah, so we're starting to come back into the Great Dividing Range territory. She's no longer as you look south. Suddenly it's no longer flat anymore, as you can start to see the hills rise, which eventually, when I get to the Grampians, we'll have some good footage there with a bit of luck. So, we'll go and have a look at Mackenzie Falls. We'll have a look at Hall's Gap. Yeah, and then we'll see how we go from there. We might nearly call it quits there, because I think I come home. I'll come through Dunkeld, which I got a video of going through Dunkeld on the way up. So yeah, and then I'll head home tonight. As I say, it hasn't been much really to show since I left Swan Hill, so I've done my best with the video, but through this middle here, there's just a lot of different types of crops. Like you got wheat, barley, canola. Yeah, you got multiple different types of crops, and that's pretty much what it's been like since I've left Swan Hill. So crops don't look the healthiest, but it's been pretty dry. So, yeah. Alright. I'll let you know what the pie's like. I'm still halfway through my roll, so I'll let you know what the pie's like once I finish it. Actually, hang on, I'll tell you what. I'll take a bite now, and then I don't have to worry about jumping back on the video. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, that's beautiful. This has been my first bought food this whole trip. The rest I've been eating what I've had in the fridge. Very nice. Oh, what? Charlton Bakery. Worth a try. This is the Avoca River. She's a bit different than the Mighty Murray. I think it's 5 metres across, I think. 5-10 metres across, that's all she'd be, this river. But in saying that, she can be a little bit unpredictable, this river. I see in the shops back in 2011, Charlton got flooded. The town actually got flooded out from this Avoca River, so she can be a dangerous little river, but currently not too bad. The sculpture, no doubt, would have been done by chainsaw. She looks like an old He's a swaggy. Well, look at it. It's got the swag on the back. The only thing is the old hat looks like a miner's hat, but don't know. Yeah, don't know. But anyway, done a good job. And this is at Cheltenham still. I'm not far from Donald and Stawell, which you can tell that I'm not far from home. Look at that cloud in the sky. It's covering that bloody beautiful blue sky which I've had for the last 3 days up on the Murray. Oh, bugger, bugger, bugger. We're now in Donald. I have a father named Donald, so I have connection with this town. I'm gonna try to find a petrol station, and I'm gonna fill up and then head to Stawell. Yeah, so we're just overlooking the township of Stawell. Stawell's at is on the eastern side of the Grampians National Park, so those hills right over there in the background, that's the Grampians over there, which we're going to go in and have a bit of a look on our way home. This was a really booming town a few years back, and then they stopped finding gold and closed the gold mine down, which is hasn't heard it much, but yeah. So she's still going strong. She was a lot more stronger back when the mine was open, that's for sure. The actual mine runs under the town. It's a massive systems that you can drive through underneath. But yeah, so anyway, so this is Stawell. We'll go and take a look at the mine shaft where they drive in. Yeah, so here I am at the mine here in Stawell, and to my surprise, this mine is going to be reopening, and they're doing a lot of work here at the moment. I was just talking to a gentleman on my way in who was saying that there was a company who, I don't know who it is, but there was a company who's just purchased this mine and are prepared to spend a lot of money to get this mine back up and running by January. So yeah, so, and when I say a lot of money, I'm saying they are prepared, they are going to be forking out at least $150 million. I repeat, $150 million before they get to pour some gold. So yes, that's right. They're hoping in January that they will be ready to go. So yeah, so once that January next year, this mine will be in full operation. So, which is great, because I said, will this be revive Stawell, the town? And the gentleman who I was speaking to said absolutely. He said this mine's going to be looking for at least another 50 to 100 workers to run this place. They're going to use local contractors. It's massive, really massive for the town. So good on them. I think it's creating employment. Yeah. Well, that's a big surprise, and I'm glad. That's fantastic. But anyway, I'll show you the entrance to the underground mine. So there's the entrance there. So there's not many trucks and that going at the moment. as I say, I'll probably come up here in around January next year, and they should be big dump trucks should be coming in and out of there. They go in, and they go down, and they keeps going down and down and down and down. And as I was saying earlier, up on the hill, there is mine shafts that run all underground, all under the township of Stawell. It's a maze of different corridors down there that these trucks can drive through. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And the gentleman was saying that there is surveyors down there at the moment, and they have found some gold. So yeah, that's why all this is happening. So yeah, so it's great to see. And that's about all we can see there. And over here is where all the gold gets poured, melted down. Gets melted down and then poured. And yeah, so that looks like some sort of big generator there to pump the water out from under the ground. So they're going to have to fire that up. So, yeah, I repeat that this gold mine is now open for business. Oh, it's not open for business, but it will be in January. So we're in the Grampians National Park, of course. Looking at the Bunjil Caves, so. Yeah, so I'm just going to write in the visitors book. So there we go. This is one cave. So we have a painting there. I don't know much about the painting, but I don't know how old it is. It looks like it's been redone, so. I mean, it still is interesting, but yeah, it certainly looks like it's been redone. Your rocks. There, so very good. We're now at Mount Fines. This is on the eastern flank of the ranges there. This was constructed back in 1916, this big lake. Fish, whatever you want to do in here. Down a little bit at the moment, but still not too bad. So at the moment I've got a photo of a natural beehive in the trees. It's yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, just on the road up to Mackenzie's Falls in the Grampians National Park. So it's a very windy little road. About 15 k's from the Halls Gap. And yeah, hopefully when we get there that waterfalls is actually flowing. So it should be because we've had a lot of rain down here. So it's a bit of a shame that sunshine's gone to bed. Through here, when you got a bit of sunshine on those sandstone rocks, they bring out magnificent browny, orangey, musky colour. But it's we're not getting that sort of effect because of the overcast and the cloud. But, not to worry. I can always come here and get a bit of. I only live an hour, a couple of hours away from here, so I can always pop up here and get some good footage in the summer when it's really clear skies. Yeah, looking down at Mackenzie's Falls. A couple of people coming down the stairs now. That'll be me very shortly, and then I've got to walk all the way back up. Yeah, so here we are at Mackenzie's Falls at the bottom. It is flowing terrific. It is absolutely flowing. After sitting in the bloody car all day, nothing like a good walk up a bloody 500-metre cliff to stretch the legs out. Woo! Oh, God. Off we come. Jacker. It's a lot easier coming down than what he's going up. All good. I've just returned back from Mackenzie's Falls and I'm now in Halls Gap. Pretty much after here I might try and capture couple of little things. Mount William I was going to do, but it's too wet and it's getting a bit dark. So I'm not going to do that tonight, so I'll probably capture little things on the way home, and then I reckon we'll probably nearly calling this video quits once again. At the end of this road right here, there, that road there where my finger is, it takes you back to Dunkeld. Once again, another round trip. Yeah, so just out of Halls Gap, there's a camping ground. It's called Jimmy's Creek Camping Ground. Do a lap. Does your TP stay here somewhere? I just can't. I don't know if how it was still the same or not. When the kangaroos, my dogs are going to go ape shit in a minute. I can't do much about it. Yep, I don't know if that was there. It's an old updated toilet. Hey, up. G'day. Very friendly bunch of people. So yeah, as I'm going back to the reason I'm in here is to do a bit of a lap for my friend TP, just show him how much it's changed. How are we? Okay, so this is the end of the line here for me. Just to cap off another trip. This is Mount Sturgeon here. It's right at the start of Dunkeld. Dunkeld's only a kilometre ahead of me. Yeah, so this is also the start of the Grampians National Park, and also the start of the Great Dividing Range, which runs across the 3 states, Victoria, New South Wales and Queensland. It's a unique hilltop. I live about 200 k's away, roughly, and on a clear day I can see that top of that hill there from home, 200 kilometres away. So yeah, very good. I did show you this on the western side of the ranges. But this view is from the east side, so very good. All right, I hope you've enjoyed the trip, and I will see you next time. And thanks for watching.